war has been around as long as humans have. Some wars can last a day, a week, a month, a year, or even a century. The Palestinian-Israeli war looks like it's going to last past a century. It's been going on since 1948, but some scholars say that it's even been going on for hundreds of years. But let's just talk about from 1948. So, the Palestinian-Israeli conflict is probably the most controversial conflict going on right now in the whole world. And it's probably the most controversial conflict happening in recent history. This conflict has been getting built up for a long time, way before it even happened. And today I'm going to give you 3 main points of why it even started. So, the reason why I picked why it even started is because that's probably going to be the most fact-based and most true to reality of why, what I can tell you guys about it. Because this subject is so controversial, I can't just talk to you about anything. It might just be biased. So this is probably the easiest thing. So the 3 main points of why it even happened are going to be the Zionist movement, World War III, aka the Holocaust, and then El-Nakba. If you translate El-Nakba from Arabic to English, it means the catastrophe. So, let's talk about the Zionist movement. The Zionist movement started around the 1890s, early 900s, and this Zionist movement was for a push for a Jewish state. During this time, the Jews haven't had a Jewish state in over 2,000 years, and they felt like it was too long, and there's too many Jews to not have a Jewish state. So this movement started getting built and started getting pushed and promoted for Jews to have their own state. And at this time, Jews weren't getting treated right in Europe anyways, so they obviously wanted to get a way out. This movement pushed for Jews to go back to their Holy Land, which they claimed was Palestine at the time. So more and more Jews migrated to Palestine, which caused Palestinians to feel like they're getting invaded by a different race. So they obviously felt a type of way about it. This is how it's going to happen. So conflict started happening, but nothing too crazy. Just normal conflict between 2 different people in a nation. And at the time, there already was Palestinian Jews. Just Jews came and they wanted to claim their own state right away. This wasn't getting to a serious problem until World War II started. This is when the Nazi Germany started treating the Jews very, very unjust. This is when the Holocaust happened. This Holocaust killed 6 million Jews and put millions in concentration camps. This is part of the biggest tragedy in recent history. This caused Jews to flee Europe and go straight to Palestine, which many other Jews were already there. And probably the biggest population in a small area was Palestine. That's why they all wanted to go there. They wanted to be with people just like themselves. Because obviously when they're surrounded by people they don't know, they paid the price. So, now, this led into the Declaration of Israel in 1948. The reason why Israel even got the declaration, or even got the chance to declare themselves as their own country, even though Palestine is already around, was because Britain ruled it. And Britain saw that how much Jews were coming into Palestine. They knew they had to make Jews their own state, or Palestinians and Israelis or Jews at the time are going to cause too many issues. So they created 2 states. Little does Britain know that creating an Israeli state and creating a Palestinian state is not going to work out. At the time, Palestinians didn't have a great army. Israelis were a lot more armed at the time, and they beat Palestinians pretty easily. At this time, when Israelis saw how weak the Palestinians were, they broke the lines that Britain made for both of them, and they took over land and kicked out hundreds of thousands of Palestinians and created many refugees. Doing this caused the catastrophe, the El-Nakba. The El-Nakba started in 1948. The Declaration of Israel was 1948. You can see the correlation. After the El-Nakba started, this is when Palestinians revolted 100%. This is where Palestinians started the full revolution of trying to fight back for their country. And it's still going on till this day. That's why Palestine and Israel are having this conflict. That's why Palestinians are fighting so hard to get their land back. Just like how Jews wanted their own land, Palestinians are doing the same thing now. Now I'm giving you solid facts, and solid reasons of why it started, and none of it is biased. So if anyone talks to you about the situation, you have a non-biased, truthful answer of why it started. And honestly, the conflict doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. So it looks like we're going to talk about it sooner or later.